BTS RM showcases K-culture soft power at APEC Summit. RM compares K-pop to bibimbap, credits RMY for breaking cultural barriers. OSEN Jimin-kyung Ji reporter group BTS's RM showcased the power of Korean culture in front of global economic leaders. RM took the stage as a keynote speaker on the second day of the cultural session at the APEC CEO Summit 2025, held at the Gyeongju Arts Center on the 29th. This marks the first time a K-pop artist has appeared on the APEC CEO Summit stage. On this day, RM delivered a speech for approximately 10 minutes in front of over 500 attendees, themed *APEC region's cultural creative industries and the soft power of K-culture. From the creator's perspective *. He stated, "I want to discuss how K-culture has moved people's hearts across borders from the creator's perspective, and conveyed the meaning of cultural solidarity and inclusivity created by K-pop and the Korean wave. How do you?" RM began his speech by saying, "It is an honor to meet you, the key figures of APEC in South Korea, where I was born and raised." He added, "As a creator, I feel deep pride and anticipation that cultural industry has been elevated as a core agenda at APEC this year." He explained, "K-pop is not just music, but a 360-degree package content that integrates music, dance, visuals, and storytelling. While embracing Western music elements like hip-hop, R&B, and EDM, it also incorporates Korea's unique aesthetics and emotions." RM compared the characteristics of K-culture to bibimbap saying, "When different elements harmonize while preserving their unique colors, they create new value." He emphasized, "K-pop has been loved because it respects global diversity while maintaining Korea's identity." RM cited BTS's global success as driven by the fandom ARMY. He said, "ARMY is a pure cultural solidarity that transcends borders, voluntarily continuing social campaigns and donations through music. Their inclusivity and solidarity give me endless creative inspiration." He recalled, just over 10 years ago, it felt like a test to see if Korean-language music could resonate in English-speaking regions. Back then, we had to answer questions like, "Where is Korea?" before discussing our music. He added, "Standing on the APEC stage today is thanks to the fans and the power of culture who helped break down those barriers." In his closing remarks, RM urged APEC leaders to support cultural inclusivity and creativity. He said, "Please create opportunities for global creators to freely showcase their talents. Culture and art are the most powerful mediums to deliver diversity and inclusivity." He continued, "APEC's policies and support will become a canvas and playground of inspiration for creators worldwide. Let's build a more inclusive and sustainable future through culture and creativity." The following is the full text of RM's keynote speech. "Hello everyone, I am RM, the leader of the group BTS. It is an honor to introduce myself and share a message with you, the key figures of APEC in South Korea, where I was born and raised. In particular, as a creator, I feel deep pride and anticipation that cultural industry has been elevated as a core agenda at APEC for the first time this year. I do not know how familiar or deeply you understand the K-culture or K-pop industry. However, I believe we all agree on the great economic value and growth potential of culture. As you know, I am an artist, not a business leader. I assume you do not want me to list numbers or statistics here. Today, I will share my personal thoughts on the qualitative connections of how K-pop has moved people's hearts across borders from the creator's perspective. I also hope to request your deep interest and cooperation for a future creative cultural ecosystem. I am truly fortunate. I met 6 BTS members, a producer named Hitman Bang, who wholeheartedly supported our music, and most importantly, RMY, a global fan base that accepts our music not as mere entertainment, but as a language of life. Do not misunderstand. I recently completed 18 months of military service, but RMY is the official fandom name of BTS. Army's borderless support and passion open entirely new paths for me. Thanks to them, I have been able to voice my thoughts at symbolic stages like the Billboard Music Awards, Grammy Awards, UN General Assembly, the White House, and today's APEC stage. Just over 10 years ago, when BTS first ventured abroad, such glory was unimaginable. Have you ever heard a song in a language other than your native tongue or English on TV or radio? I felt the cultural barriers acutely. Back then, BTS music was naturally categorized as non-English culture, and entering mainstream platforms felt like a test of whether Korean music could succeed globally. The threshold for broadcasts was high and solid. We could not just wait. We danced insane in the streets, even distributing free concert flyers. But there was a bigger challenge. When introduced as Korean artists, we received unexpected questions. Are you from North Korea or South Korea? Where is Korea? These were the most common questions. The harsh reality required us to explain Korea's location before discussing our music. However, today I stand before you, having overcome those barriers. The driving force that shattered this wall was RM. They communicate across borders and languages using our music as a medium. Inspired by BTS's messages, they have amazed the world with voluntary donations and social campaigns. Once seen as supporters of Asian minority culture, RM has become a new community and fandom culture, delivering a fresh shock to the global market. Even now, they exert positive influence beyond borders through pure cultural solidarity. This borderless inclusivity and strong solidarity of RM are my endless source of creative inspiration. Why does K-pop, among global cultural content, create such a powerful and inclusive community? I believe it lies in the unique fusion principle of K-pop content. I compare K-pop to bibimbap, a traditional Korean dish. Bibimbap means mixed rice, as various vegetables, meat, and seasoning are mixed with rice. K-pop is similar. It embraces Western elements like hip-hop, R&B, and EDM while integrating Korea's unique aesthetics, emotions, and production systems. Like bibimbap, diverse elements preserve their identities while harmonizing to create something new. K-pop is not just a music genre. It's a 360-degree total package encompassing music, dance, performance, visual style, music videos, storytelling content, and social media. K-pop's success does not stem from the superiority of a specific culture. It is loved because it respects diversity while preserving Korea's identity and broadly accepting global cultures. When cultural boundaries dissolve and diverse voices harmonize, creative energy explodes. This is the fundamental appeal that gave birth to the borderless RM solidarity and why K-pop is beloved. Culture flows without obstruction, sometimes merging harmoniously to create new value like K-pop. I hope this creative flow of culture continues worldwide. The Asia-Pacific region has the most dynamic cultural diversity. As K-pop's growth proves, cultural diversity and creativity are humanity's greatest potential without borders or growth limits. APEC leaders, what is your favorite music? What artwork took your breath away? What movie changed your life? Yes, we all love culture and art, and we connect through their emotions and resonance. As a creator and artist of this era, I request your support. Please create economic support and opportunities for global creators to flourish. Investing in future generations must address cultural perspectives as well as economic ones. Culture and art are powerful drivers that move hearts and the fastest mediums to deliver diversity and inclusivity. Your policies and support APEC leaders will become a canvas and playground of inspiration for global creators. When creators freely unleash their creativity, they will generate new value beyond borders. Their content will open paths of true understanding and inclusivity beyond all differences, fostering solidarity for a better future. I support APEC's vision of driving inclusivity and growth through culture and creativity. As an artist, I promise to contribute by freely expressing courage, hope, and the value of inclusivity through music on the broader stage you will open. Once again, I'd urge APEC leaders to become steadfast supporters so creators can freely spread deep resonance worldwide.